There we go. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am back, y'all. We are doing this again. We are doing it again for the second time in the last, I took like an hour break or so. Live again to cover the band waves trades. Also, let's see if this is a bearish retest on, or was this whole thing just a massive bear trap? Everyone, let's make sure that's the right link. It should be. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I think it is. Yep, it is. Neat. Let's do it. Let's do it, y'all. All right. I came home. My wife was here. We're gonna have a good night together, and then she got called out for work, so she's on call, unfortunately. So I was like, well, that sucks ass, but it is what it is. So I was like, well, what else can I do to entertain myself? And of course, the only answer I could think of was join you guys again. So I was like, well, let's do it again. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about these trades that are currently active. We have two trades that are currently active right now. We have Band. Band is currently active. And we also have Waves. Those are the two trades that we're in right now. Waves is actually almost to our target. You guys can see it, 735. This is where we're getting out at. My entry was here at 696. So the reason why is because I drew this out on stream. Okay, like no shit. I drew this out on stream, and as you guys can see, like it worked out pretty well, right? So I went ahead, and once I saw this start to ramp back up, I was like, oh shit, especially when we got some volume, I market bought right then and there. I market bought, right? Just like I did with Band yesterday. Whenever you see this change of market structure and all of this, like those are your buy signals. So I didn't wait for confirmation or anything. I just went ahead and just entered immediately because this right here is the confirmation, right? Whenever you have this change of market structure and this retest is happening, go ahead and enter, right? I would rather get a lesser entry than miss out on this movement as long as my risk is well defined. I was going to enter up here, but my risk reward was way too low, right? The reason why my target, I'll show you guys on here, why I did not enter earlier. I was going to enter down in this region. The problem was we kept dropping, right? So first off, and then over here, by the time I wanted to enter the trade, it was already up in like this region. Oops, if I can delete that. Long position right here. And where was my stop going to be? Like way down here, right? So my stop's down here. My target's right here. That's a 1.67R. It didn't make any sense, right? So instead, I waited for the retracement, got a really good risk reward, saw the BTC pairing was starting to rip off, and so that's when I went ahead and entered the trade. So that's the thought process there, and that's why I entered when I did. So I hope that makes sense. All right, cool. So yeah, this is why I'm in on Waves right now. The other trade I'm in right now is on Band. And Band is a similar situation. This one I'm stalking very closely, okay? I like this coin. I like this coin. I like the setup. Everything about it looks really, 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 really clean. Now, Band is doing something unique to the rest of the market. The main thing is it is currently above the 200 moving average on the USD and the BTC pairing, okay? There are two other coins that I can think off the top of my head that are also above these two levels. No, three. Three coins that I can think of. One, ADA. Two, Link. Three is ApeNet. Those are the only three coins that I can think of off the top of my head that we are currently above the 4 hour 200 moving average on each one of those coins. And what's happening? They're exploding, right? So because they're exploding, because they're taking off, that tells me this is obviously a very important indicator, right? Not only that, we had this falling wedge that was established for a very long time, right? We actually fell underneath it, okay? When we fell underneath it, I was like, oh shit, this coin is dead. But we found support at the weekly breaker. And as soon as we busted back above, and I noticed this as it was happening, as soon as it busted back above on the BTC pairing, and we had high volume, and we just started right once we broke this little section right here, the bottom side right there. Once we broke that, I said, oh shit, I market bought instantly on band, right? Where's it at? Yeah, market bought on band, and it just took off. Just took off, right? Where's it at? Yeah, here we go. Okay. Market bought band. I didn't even have time to post a setup. There wasn't even like, there wasn't even a setup. I just sent it, right? And you guys can see, I sent it right here. And how high did it get? Well, obviously a lot higher. That was at 191, and the price got all the way up to 272. 191 is where I entered, and you guys can see it was one hell of a pump, okay? And why did I do that? Because like that was what needed to happen, guys. Like once we had that change in market structure, once we had that volume come in, once we got above that trend line and like we had the volume, I said, oh shit, we're in. And I just sent it. Just sent it, y'all. All right. Now for band, where is our target? Okay, combination for this 1 hour breaker is a pretty significant level, I think. Okay. And the most important one, 4 hour 200 moving average. So 4 hour 200 moving average and that 1 hour breaker combination, that's where I'm going to go ahead and sell my waves at. So that's where we're selling. It's going to be a nice little profit. I'm actually trying to get my bids filled on band right now. I have some down here. I have a pretty loose stop loss right now. But basically, I'm trying to get my bids filled right in this region. Okay, I want it to dip down here, one more, then keep popping off. Now, if it doesn't get that, I want to, I'll buy higher. I have no problem buying higher because my target for this coin is high. 3-day breaker right here. Okay, is that unreasonable given the volume profile? No, I don't think it is. I don't think it's reasonable at all. I think this is just the start of a bigger movement. So I think 247 or $2 and 94 cents is very reasonable, I think, and so I'm gonna go ahead and target that, and then we'll assess from there, right? So maybe we'll get a healthy retracement, maybe we'll be able to buy again and target, you know, like the weekly breaker or something. I don't know, but one thing at a time, right? So maybe we might target that one next, the 353 region, okay? But either way, one step at a time though. So. Waves is retracing slightly. I think we're going to get our target. I really do think we're going to get this sucker. So right there, 735 is where my bids are set. I think it makes a lot of sense to go there. Ooh, this might be rejecting us. The bottom side of this 15-minute breaker might be rejecting us. What the BTC pairing? No, BTC pairing still looks fine. I don't see any reason to be bearish in the BTC pairing. Seems to be like a healthy retracement. I'm just going to go ahead and just sit on it and wait a while, and that's fine for me. So I'm just waiting. Is it time to move my stop loss up? Can I move my stop up? Probably. Probably could. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to stop up a little bit, move it up here. Okay. So 71150. 71150 is my next one. So like if I get stopped out, I will still be in healthy profit. Yeah, I'll still be in healthy profit, guys. So I'm totally cool if I get stopped out, right? But I do think we're going to hit our actual target up here at 735. So Either we're going to get stopped out here for good profit or up here for great profit, right? So, or, good profit, great profit. Either way, we're going to leave here with the winner on this trade. So this is a good trade. It worked out really well. So yeah, and this is actually Cripstock. He's the one who called this out for me, and it's a really solid trade call. So essentially what happened is if you go to the higher time frame, you can see this is a golden pocket retracement, right? Golden pocket retracement of this entire movement. And I was like, oh shit. And then if you go over here, that's a weekly breaker. So weekly breaker, golden pocket. He called the golden pocket. I called the weekly breaker. And I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Now, my only concern with this trade is this right here, this 4-hour 200, right? So this 4-hour 200 is my biggest concern with it. So I'm going to go ahead and take my profits here. However, if we are to get above it, right, what do you think I'm doing? Buying back in, right? If we can close some decent candles or have good market structure or something above here, I'm going to jump right back in it because this looks to me like a massive falling wedge, bull flag, off the golden pocket, off a weekly support level, right? So I'm going to go ahead and take this little small win right there. And then if we're able to consolidate above it, or if we just shoot right through it, right? Either way, I'm cool with that. If we just shoot right through it and we break out of this falling wedge, I'll market buy just like I did with Band. I don't have an issue with that, right? And where am I going to target? Right here, 1198. 1198 is a 3-day breaker right at the bottom side there. So you guys see how this works. So either way, I mean, it works for me, right? So this is a very, very significant level. Now, ultimately, though, guys, we have got to watch this, okay? Ethereum, Ethereum, Ethereum. This is the one that we have got to be watching very carefully. Ethereum has got to hold, guys. Like it's so important, right? This could really ruin the day for everything. All right. Essentially, I am expecting us to eventually touch up here. Now, if we touch up here, this is the bearish scenario, that sort of market structure. We come up here, clear it, come back and like do a little bearish retest, something like that. That'd be a bearish market structure, and I would short the ever-loving shit out of this, right? That'd be a short. However, if we do this, okay, see the difference? Bearish retest, bullish retest, right? It's so small, it's so minute, or it looks maybe like really small, but it's actually very, 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 very important difference. So this is very bearish, this is very bullish. Now, if we don't even get back up there, obviously it's very bearish, right? So like right now, we actually are rejecting off this trend line maybe? It's not very clean, but that might be what we're rejecting off of right now. I do think we are going to get that pushed, though. I'd be very surprised if we don't. Okay. Band is dropping into our buy zone right now. Let's go ahead and check this out. Do we still look bullish? Yes. Yes, we do. I don't have any issue with this. Okay. This is bullish. My stops on this particular trade are at 197. Okay, 197. So down here, all right? However, if we lose this trend line and if Ethereum's looking weak, I'm going to go ahead and cut it regardless. All right, that's my play here. So, I didn't get my bids filled yet? All right. My bids are still there. They haven't got filled yet, so I'm waiting for them to get filled. If they don't get filled, they don't get filled, right? Like, who cares? I actually had additional bids down originally. When it was grinding up, I was actually adding some bids, and I just couldn't get my bids filled on the way up. So I'm not nearly as exposed as I wanted to be at this point, but, that's fine. Whatever. Also, hourly breaker. Okay, so now this is now a support level because we now have an hourly close. So this is a new support. I'm going to get rid of that. So now we have our hourly support. So actually, I am going to go ahead and chase this bit a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and chase just a bit. Okay. This should now act as an hourly support level. Okay. Now, if it doesn't hold, right, that's not a good thing. But as long as it holds, I'm pretty happy. Band should have Band has reclaimed this 1 hour breaker. Okay. Band is looking like it's breaking down a little bit now. All right. We look okay. I went ahead and added some more. So now I'm actually pretty damn exposed to this coin. How exposed am I? Yeah, I'm quite exposed at this point. I will add a little bit more on a breakout. Yeah, probably. I'll probably add a little bit more on the breakout, but essentially at this point, I'm pretty happy where we're at. This 4 hour is the only issue we have. I really just don't. I don't think those are going to give that many issues. So right now, guys, like this entire structure looks very bullish. So I'm pretty happy at our current position. How's Ethereum doing? It's trying. Still holding it. It's not doing great, but it is holding it for now. So this looks okay. How's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's doing okay. What about Gala? Gala, so I'm actually about to ape into this soon. Not yet, but soon. If we can start getting above these trend lines, I'm going to ape into them. Yeah, very, 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 very close. So this trend line right there, this falling wedge, we broke down from it, we recovered it, right? Just like I showed you guys with band on a higher time frame, we had a trend line, we broke down from it, and then we recovered it, right? This is on a 15-minute chart. The other band was on a lot higher time frame, but it's still a very bullish movement to reclaim that. So that to me is really interesting, right? And I've already talked to you guys many times about how bullish the Gala structure is, and nothing has really changed. It really hasn't. This is still a weekly breaker. It's still a weekly support. We have broken up from, we broke out of a falling wedge on the BTC and USD pairing. That has not changed. Okay, nothing has changed with the analysis. It's just dropped further than I thought we would. But the macro still looks fine as long as the overall market just not collapse. And I can have a really well risk-defined trade here, and I'm be pretty content if I'm able to get it. So, band is just screwing around right now. Not thrilled about this rejection so far, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay. Has Waves? Where's Waves at? Waves is at 770, 717. Okay. So this right here should act as support, right? Because now it should be a 15-minute breaker. So this should act as a support level. So this should act as support, which should rebound us back up. And I don't want much more. 735 is what I want. After that, I don't care what happens with it. Now, if we are able to reclaim the 4-hour 200, that'd be a really, really bullish sign, right? Or if we get above the 4-hour 200 and then we start dropping below it and retest it, I will go ahead and short Waves, right? Not Waves. I don't think I'm going to short Waves. I think it's too bullish. It's too unpredictable. It's a really, really volatile coin. And also, we are off the 200. But this is the golden pocket right here. So you think it's really smart to be shorting right at the golden pocket? I don't think so. Looks like band is pushing up a little bit right now. Okay, so right now the 1 hour breaker is holding up fairly well. And if my alert on Gala goes off, we'll be switching over to that and checking that out as well. Yeah, it's arguably breaking out. Arguably, right? I want that little bit more of a push. Get more confirmation. DXY is closed. And yep, it's closed. DXY is closed. Shit, that sucks. That sucks. We don't have that extra information to use in our analysis, which always is frustrating. Gala is pushing up a little bit. Ethereum is losing this breaker? Question mark. Possibly. Looks like Ethereum may be breaking down. However, is this a breaker? Yes, it is. So we actually have this breaker as a support level now, which makes it really interesting. So now we have a support here on the 1 hour. So I don't know if breaking down is necessarily that bearish at this point because of that reason. So yeah, I don't think this trend line breakdown is as significant now that we have that breaker there. So that's a good thing though, right? We have additional support. So I'm okay right now. I don't want it to collapse by any means, but this whole consolidation region should now act as a support. So, you know, I'm okay. I'm okay with this, right? Stops are in place on all of our positions. You know, this 15-minute breaker still is holding up well so far. Gala is possibly breaking out, right? It's arguably breaking out. Band is sort of struggling a little bit. It's sort of struggling, but like it looks like we've broken out of everything. It looks like we've broken out of everything, so it's just basically consolidating right now. Just consolidating. I'm cool with this. So this is all fine to me. I don't really have any issues with this so far. So major ones to look for right now. Bitcoin, obviously, right? Bitcoin's always very important to watch. Is there any sort of structure here that we can look at? Looks like maybe a parallel channel. Yeah. Yeah, parallel channel right there, which is not good. Parallel channels are actually very bearish in this situation. So just be aware there's a bearish market, there's a bearish structure. But it doesn't mean it has to break down. And it also doesn't mean that if Bitcoin starts to like meander down, it's not going to like some of these other alts can't still do well. So Band is still holding up pretty well. Like what was happening yesterday whenever Band was popping off, right? There wasn't much movement happening in the market. It was pretty stagnant. So there's some sort of correction in the market of some capacity. Band. Okay, looks good. I think this still looks fine. Honestly, I do. I'm going to move this up to see if we're still holding this particular trend line. Are we? We are. Okay, so we are holding this trend line. So now if we start losing this trend line, then you know, obviously we've got some problems. I'm going to go ahead and add an alert here. Band breakdown. Okay. And if it does look really bearish, we're going to go ahead and cut it, right? Waves looks fine. What's my stop at? Yeah, I don't really think I want to move this at all. I'm pretty content with my levels right now. So our stop loss on waves is at 711.5. 711.5. Okay, got it. Siri just went off and told me that you didn't understand what I was saying, so that's cool. Wasn't talking to you, but okay. There's a stop on there, so I obviously am trying to show you guys where we entered and stuff. So this is our new stop, so 711. There's no reason to enter now. Make that very clear. Waves is too close to our target. There's no real movement here, so like if you're not in this already, I would not be adjusting it. And just basically trail your stops, so you're gonna make money if this keeps moving up, or if you get stopped out, right? Just trail your stops up. Just make sure you have enough room here. Like this area should hold, but if it drops below there, then you know this is failing as a support. And if it's failing as a support, then I want to get out of that trade, which is why I'm going to go ahead and sell here, right? Could we always get back into it if we have different market structure? Sure, right? But I don't want to be in a trade if it starts turning on me. Still looks okay. Not great, but I think it's still okay. Band needs to start reversing, though. I don't want it to sit around much longer. All right. Bitcoin is still just meandering around. Ethereum is... We are below the trend line, okay? But we're being supported by the 1 hour breaker. So, you know, a little bearish, a little bullish, how you want to call it. This 15-minute breaker is also significant. So basically, we do have a lot of support right in this region. So I'm not too concerned. I don't think this trend line is as significant at this point because we've already deviated and got back above it. So I don't necessarily think the trend line is most important. I think at this point, the most important thing is the 1 hour breaker and this 15-minute breaker right there. So it's a compound level. So if the 15-minute breaker is lost, that would be pretty damn bearish. If the 1 hour breaker is lost, it'd be very bearish, right? So that's basically what I'm looking at right now. Waves is still being supported. I do think we have that last push up. I think it's going to happen. I don't expect much more than this, guys. Like, this is where the 4 hour 200 is. And if we get really close and we start rejecting, I'm going to go ahead and just cut it. Okay? So if we do push up, I'm going to do this. Set an alert. Waves. Approaching target. All right. Okay. There's that. Gala, come on, man. Like, we're right there, too. I don't really want to be managing this many positions, but, like, I don't like missing out on opportunities when they're so clear. So, band looks like it's pushing up right now. A little bit. Yeah. A little bit of a push up so far. So you can call this, maybe it's sort of like consolidation structure, right? You guys can go to the really low time frame and see this. So, like there, right? You guys can see some sort of a falling wedge. We're now looking like we're breaking up. So if this is bullish, you would see a continuation here, right? So yes, you can use lower time frames to really see things, but just understand that it's not very accurate down here, right? Like you're going to be missing a lot of the big picture if you're zoomed in too close. That's why you can look at it just to get an idea, but you really need to be further back to not miss all this other stuff that's going on. Trading 1 minute candles is dangerous to say the least. Okay, waves looks like we're pushing up for the last little push. KNC was looking really, really good for a while, and then it started dragging, and it's not really looking as impulsive. So I'm glad I got out of that trade. I didn't get the best exit by any... Actually, I got higher exit than I have right now, right? No, I don't. No. I actually sold lower, but that's fine. Either way, the market started dropping, and when the market starts dropping, especially when you have a true capitulation as a very likely possibility very soon, I'm okay with being safe. Damn, this sucks. I really almost bought here. I'm not even joking. That sucks. Whatever. All right, is what it is. You live and you learn, right? You make mistakes, or you don't make decisions when you should, and that's fine. 5 minute breaker. Okay, so I showed you guys in the 1 minute chart, right? 1 minute, we are sort of pushing up from it. Good sign, right? Yeah, waves is 20% up right now. Now, also be aware, I am in a Bitcoin short. It's an open short as a hedge for the whole market. The stop loss for my short is at 29,700. Okay, so we still got a ways to go. I entered the short at 29,400, so it was a good entry, or higher than we are right now. And it's just as a short. It's just as a it is a hedge to the rest of the market, right? So if the rest of the market starts crashing, I still have that short that I'm making money off of. So, and I already moved my stop loss already damn near to entry. So, I really can't move it any further down. I'm pretty confident in where it's posted right now. Okay, so we have Ethereum is starting to collapse a little bit, right? It's testing the 15-minute breaker. This breaker should hold, okay? If it doesn't, we're going to have to be very cautious with all of our open positions, okay? As you can see, when Ethereum starts dropping, everything drops with it because it is the essential, it's the big daddy for all the altcoins, right? Okay, band breakdown. Okay, you guys saw that, right? So we're breaking down on band slightly. Let's go to Ethereum, see what's going on here. Okay, Ethereum is bouncing from that level. It's fine. I'm okay with this right now. Ethereum should hold this. It should hold this. Bitcoin had a nice little drop too. This whole region is support, so I'm not worried yet. Okay. Now, if we start losing this trend line, I'm going to go ahead and cut band. 15-minute breaker needs to hold. Let's go to the 5-minute. Yeah, 15-minute breaker, this whole consolidation. I would also say this 5-minute breaker is also significant. So basically anywhere in here, it really, really, really needs to hold. Okay. Okay, good recovery on band so far. How's Waves doing? Fine. Waves is totally fine. No issue at all with that. Okay. Gala is broken down a little bit. Okay. We're not in the Gala trade. We're just scouting it for an entry. But I want to show a strength on Gala. I don't want to enter and assume it's going to break out. I want a show of strength for Gala. Okay, Ethereum. All right, so Ethereum is holding this level so far, right? We see the 15-minute breaker, and the 15-minute breaker is holding up well, and this entire cluster is an hourly breaker. So this entire region is support. So I am expecting this level to hold. And if we don't, then obviously we have big issues. I think we recovered. Okay, so we've actually recovered this trend line. Good, 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 good. Very low time frame, but it's still significant. All right, let's go back to waves. Still okay. Still okay. I'm fine with this. I don't want to move this up yet. I'm probably not going to move this up again. I think I'm done with moving it up. Either we're going to get our exit at 7:35 or we're just going to get stopped out at 7:11. Either way, I'm pretty content. Okay, band is pushing up. Good. Strong volume on Binance US. What the fuck? Let's go to another time. Let's go to another deal. Coinbase. Decent volume. Okay, we're still in that channel. Still looks fine. Ethereum. Good. Good, 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 good. See the recovery? Good. That's good. That's good. This is what you expect, right? This is a 15-minute breaker, an hourly breaker, 5-minute breaker, all in this one little area. This region right here should support the price up. If it doesn't, we have problems, okay? Right now, this looks fine. Okay. Waves is still pushing up. Good, 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 good. 25. We're almost there. Oops. Almost there, guys. Almost there. I want it right there, 7:35. That's whenever I'm going to go, woo! And then because we got our bids filled. But not yet. I want this. All right. Bitcoin recovered pretty well. Ethereum has Also recovered. There you go. See, good recovery so far. I like this. It's pushing up. It's not no volume though, right? We don't have volume. We don't have the strength we really need, but like this still looks pretty decent so far. Band is holding up. I'm okay with this. It's not great, but I'm okay with it. Band BTC also looks okay. Let's look at the Ethereum BTC pairing. Okay, so Ethereum BTC actually does have some sort of a bottoming structure here. Let's go to the higher time frame so you guys can see. This whole region is a major support. Okay, let me show you how significant it is. Go to the weekly time frame and go all the way back to 2017, 2018. Okay, this region right here supported this price this entire time. You see that? Just constantly bounced off of it. Where are we at? Same level. Okay, this level is extraordinarily important, which is why I'm cautiously bullish on Ethereum, or at least looking for a bullish entry. Okay, like this is the spot it should bounce if Ethereum is bullish. Okay, now if it's not bullish, then you know it's going to collapse right through. But yeah. So far we're holding up fine. I don't have an issue with this. Bitcoin, it's just doing its thing, guys. Like we gotta just be careful, but like it's still doing its thing. I'm okay with this. Okay. I want waves closed out. Ooh, we're pushing up. I want waves get closed out, so I don't have to worry about this anymore. I want this position closed out. Then all I have to do is worry about our other positions, and that's it. Waves pushing target. Cool. All right, so what I'm going to do, watch this. If we come up here and get close and have an immediate rejection, I'm going to just go ahead and just sell it, right? Because it may have been a a preemptive sell. I do think we're going to get, though. KuCoin Futures is trading a little bit lower than on Binance. So I may have to manually close this. We'll see. I may have to manually close it. It's trading at a 2-cent difference. Okay, 32. I may have to manually close it. If we push up here and go past it, I'm going to be very cautious. Okay, 73. We're almost there. Yeah, Binance Futures is trading at 3 cents less right now. I don't know why. We can see this is what my target is right here. I don't understand why there's such a difference in price. But whatever. Let's go low time frame. I'm going to go to the 1-minute chart. Trust me, I know. I make sure the RSI looks fine. Okay, RSI still looks fine. It still looks healthy. This shows you it's still gaining strength, which is good. So I'm not worried yet. Let's go to Gala. Okay, band. Yes, good. Okay, band's popping off. Good. Okay, I don't think we've topped yet. Okay, because we haven't had a bullish or a bearish divergence yet. Shit. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and move my stop loss up higher. I'm going to go ahead and sell it if we come down here to 721. I hate doing that. Wait, this was a 5-minute, wasn't it? Yeah, 15. Cool. I'm going to do this. $723, which is 721. I was going to go ahead and move my stop loss to 721 on here. not thrilled I have to do this, but I don't want to give away much profit. So 721 on here. And I'm adjusting because of the differences in the what's it called? The fucking the prices. 721 as my stop loss. That's a damn good profit. If it gets stopped out, it gets stopped out. All right, cool. All right, I'm going to go ahead and if it breaks this, I'm going to sell. I'm just going to sell. If it breaks this right here, I'm going to sell and I'm going to walk away. One, two. So we have bearish divergence. I'm going to go ahead and sell. So we have a bearish divergence with a 5-minute chart. I'm going to go ahead and sell. I'm going to start selling my position on here. Okay. So we have a bearish divergence, which is why I'm doing it. So I hope that makes sense. All right, cool. I'm out. All right, cool. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Awesome. 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 Very, very, very happy with that. Yeah, I'm very happy with that, guys. Could have been better. Could have been worse, but I'm going to go ahead and call that a win. All right, so win. I'm done. This bearish divergence is what freaked me out. Waves, target hit, fully closed. 30%. Nice. Okay, happy with that. All right, so 30% hit on that. Band is our next one. Are we going to get this to also be successful? I don't know yet, right? Nasty rejection candle so far. We don't have any divergences here, so I'm not really concerned on the same reasonings. So, yeah. All right. Yeah, I like it. Ethereum is still holding up. Yeah, waves to push up a little bit. That's fine. I'm totally cool if it pushes up further. I don't care. I'm done. I made my money. I'm walking out. I did really good. I'm happy with that. Very, 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 very happy. I am totally content. Um, all right. Cool, 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 cool. All right. Where are we at now? Okay. So, if possible breakout, right? If we can close above 4-hour 200 MA breakout. Okay, possible. So if we can get above there, then I'll be looking to possibly enter into that. Okay, but yeah. All right, where's Band at? How are we doing? Looks decent. Still holding on. Bitcoin is actually pushing up a little bit. Where's Ethereum at? Ethereum is holding our levels, guys. Isn't that great? 15-minute, 1-hour breakers are holding up really well. Yep. Yeah, still holding up well. I'm not really too concerned about it. The good news is all we have to worry about now is band. This isn't the sexiest candle pair. That 15-minute shooting star is not giving me a lot of confidence. The other thing I'm not really a fan of is this volume, right? Like this volume is not very impressive. It doesn't scream breakout to me yet, right? So I don't really like that part. However, like this is still stair stepping up, so I'm not really too interested in closing it just yet. All right, cool. Fucking burn. Ooh, Theta. What the fuck are you doing over here? Explain to me what you got going on, Theta. 4-hour 200 moving average. Yes, I'm in. 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 All right, cool. We're doing Theta, guys. I'm gonna start building a position on Theta. Last. Okay, we're starting this position, guys, on Theta. I like this. This is a clean breakout so far. I'm going to go ahead and mark it. Okay, so I marketed some. I also have bids down here. I'm waiting for a breakout and a retest, right? Because you have a test of it, and you have a breakout. So where's our stop loss going to be? Right down here, right? So 133.3. Wait, what's the price difference? 137.7. Cool. Let's do. I'm going to give a little bit of space for that. So 132.7 is my price level. Oops. Stop loss. 132.7 is my stop. Target. Yeah. I'm going to just accept that target I was trying to do yesterday. 32.7. Oh, cool. Okay, bids getting filled. I've got 2 of my bids filled so far. I'm going to do a little bit more of a retracement if I can get it. Let's go. Uh, 136.4. Be pretty cool. Let's get that. All right. And now I'm pretty exposed. Theta. We're doing some Theta. Give me some Theta. Reclaim the 400, 200. Reclaimed the 4-hour 200 moving average and this trend line. So yeah. Long Theta. Reclaim. 4-hour 200 MA and trend line. Target. I wonder what my reasoning was. Let's figure this out. There's a daily breaker. Yeah, daily breaker. Perfect. That is a very reasonable target. Very conservative, in my opinion. I'm very happy with this entry. I'm very happy with the target. I think it all makes a lot of sense. I like this a lot. Yep, I like it. All right, cool. Yep, looks good. 4-hour 10 moving average. Also the trend line. I don't really need much else of a reason. Yeah. All right. Okay, so now we're currently in theta and we're in band. How's band doing? Good. Good. I'm good. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I'm pretty happy with this. Sweet. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot more. There you go. I ain't stopping you. You can go as fast as far as you want. I am not gonna stop you, band. All right. So like I said, 294.7 is my target here. I'm not joking. That's my target. I'm not diverging from that. If this breaks out, this makes a ridiculous amount of sense. Yep, I'm totally cool with that. I'm going to let it ride. If it makes it, cool. If it doesn't, cool. I'll move my stops up like I did with what I did with waves. And if it gets stopped out, I get stopped out a lot higher. Either way, that target makes a lot of sense to me. Also, it looks like waves is collapsing after we sold it. Good. Not too bad of a call there, huh? Well, if you guys are enjoying this content, like, you guys better be liking and subscribing. Like, I'm giving you guys some serious alpha. And we got 5 likes and 10 viewers. All right, like, y'all, come on. I just literally did a trade live on stream with you guys. So if you can't appreciate that, you can just get the hell out, right? All right, theta. We have another part of our bid filled. We got some fills in at 136.4. Yep, 136.4. We got it filled. I'll do a little bit more at 135.8. If it hits it, great. If it doesn't, great. And I'm pretty fucking happy with that. Okay. And yeah, we'll let this thing play out. So, cool. Let's see, did it work? Hey, I got 2 more likes. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I really do. Okay. Oh, isn't that cool as shit, though? You guys ever seen that video? All the time you give, you should have all the likes. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, and I 100% agree with you. This is my second live stream doing this shit with you guys. I like you guys, so it's all right. Still waiting for Gala. Guys, I'm telling you, Gala, like, I'm patiently waiting for this entry. Where's theta? Okay. We need to see more volume. That's the biggest issue we have right now. We need to see more volume. Can I help you, Pharaoh? Come here, Pharaoh. Come here. I'm going to show you to the people. This is my cat, Pharaoh. He's a dick because he's like, you know, he's a cat, and that's what he does. Say hi to the people. He's a dick. All right. Bye, Pharaoh. Yeah, he's gone. All right. Where's band at? Oh, guys, it's progressing well. Oh my gosh. If this works, if this band play works out the way I'm hoping, like, I'm going to be so happy. So happy. Yeah. It looks healthy so far though, right? Like so far this looks fine. All right, theta. I have one more bid at 135.8. Okay, 135.8. I have one more bid, and that's it. I can't. We shouldn't drop any lower than that because you have some sort of a markup, consolidation, markup, right? You really shouldn't go back in the markup region. It's not unhealthy necessarily to tap the top side of it like this. That's fine, okay? We also have this really big trend line as well. Like, I'm okay with us tapping the top side, but we really shouldn't be diving back in there much further. So, yeah. Okay, band looks fine. Okay, this trend line is very significant, okay? You can go back and see the significance of it. Not necessarily there, but over here, right? Oh, shit. Yeah, like you guys can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like all 5 of those taps are right there. So like getting above that level is really, really, really important. And we're like right there. So depends on depends on what time frame you're on. It's actually above it, and sometimes it's not. It's really, I hate the way what's its face freaking TradingView works like that, but it just is what it is. All right, theta is dropping a little further than I want, but it's still healthy. So I have one more bid down there, and then if we go any further down, I'm gonna be taking a loss. Which again, not a big deal because as long as we win trades as well, you know, occasionally, we're fine because we're using strict risk management. This is a 5R trade, right? So that means we could take this trade 5 times. At least as long as you win one of them, you come up ahead, right? So that's all you got to do. Have proper risk reward, take those trades, and then, you know, win at least 20% of them, and you're good. And also, here's the important thing, right? Not just win 20%, but also stick to your stop losses, and you can always make them less, right? You can always take risk off the table. Just don't extend your risk management back because you're no longer using risk management. You're just guessing at that point, right? And we don't like to guess as traders. We like to make educated, you know, educated decisions based upon our indicators. So if you start dropping lower, then that means you weren't really considering your trade properly when you entered. All right, we're having a bit of a downtrend right now, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Is this going to accelerate? Doesn't look great. Ethereum. That's still fine. Like I told you guys, this whole thing is support. This whole region is support. I'm okay with anywhere in here as support level. Any lower, I won't be okay with it. Yeah, the whole market is just dropping with Ethereum. The BTC pairing on Ethereum is actually holding up pretty well. So it's actually Bitcoin dragging the market down. Yeah, Bitcoin's dragging the market down. What levels do we have here? We have that hourly. We have another hourly. Oh shit. Look, another hourly. Cool, I'll take it. Okay, so we have 2 hourlies here. Cool, so we have 2 levels of support now. We only had that one, but now we've the price has progressed so far that now we have 2 hourlies. So good. Good. Band's now back up. Cool. We reversed again. Possibly accelerating? Question mark. Cool. Good reaction. And I think my bids were filled. They were. All my bids are filled on theta. Okay. So I am 100% exposed to theta. And I'm 100. I would go theta. Dude, if you have a choice, go theta. Band needs to, let me rephrase this. My average entry right now for theta is 137.6. Okay, there you go. My average entry is right there, right? So if you enter right now in theta, you actually have a better entry than I have. right? The risk is a 6-hour trade. Okay, 3% risk, so it's fairly high, honestly. It is fairly high. I'm probably going to cut this early if it starts losing this trend line. Just be aware, because that's actually a pretty high risk. I really don't like that much risk on the table in that. But either way, you want to enter now, you're basically at our invalidation. So, and our target is up here at the 3-day breaker. No, daily breaker. Yeah, daily breaker right there. So, it's a clean setup. So, band setup, I think, has more potential, but I don't know if really right now is the right time to enter. Right? Like you can, but the risk reward is a little bit off. It's a little wonky right now. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of some of this shit. I don't need this anymore. And the rest of it's good. Okay, so let's think about this. So right now, for this long position, I'm targeting way the fuck up here. I know it's aggressive, but I'm telling you that it's based upon the technicals, that target makes sense. Okay? Based upon the technicals, that target makes sense. My entry price is 193.8. My target is already set. And my stop loss is at 190.7. So 190.7 if you want to enter now, but like you got to make sure your risk reward makes sense. So if you want to do it, cool. But like you got to be careful. 1907. 32 R trade, y'all. Holy shit. That is a insane trade. So if you could take this trade 32 times, as long as you win one of them, you're up. Right? There you go. All right. So once we start taking off from here, which I think is fairly likely, I'm going to go ahead and move my stop down to probably 193 to once again take more risk off the table. Still not entirely a zero risk trade, but you know, a lot better than it is. I'm going to put a alert here. Remember, I'm going to manually close this. If we start trending below this trend line, I'm going to close it. Show of weakness. Theta show of weakness. Okay. But the reason why I'm in this trade, 4-hour 200 moving average was reclaimed pretty aggressively. Okay. So in this trend line. Okay. Those are the two reasons. So if we start losing the trend line, then part of my condition no longer is valid, in which case I got to reconsider things. And it looks like we've already done a bullish retest. Yeah, see that? Bullish retest already completed. So realistically, we shouldn't drop much further than that. So, Waves is still holding up fairly decently. Okay, Gal is starting to drop a bit. Is the whole market dropping? A little bit. Band is still taking off though. Okay, you see how that works? Some coins are going to ignore the market conditions and are just going to keep doing what they're doing. So right now, Band is showing strength on both pairings. Perfect. Good. I like seeing this. I just had my dog. I mean, a sec. Take my dog out. All right, you guys didn't crash the market while I was gone, right? No. All right, y'all did good. Thank you. Wait, did you do good? Yes, you did good. Good job, guys. Proud of y'all. Okay. Gala's still struggling. There's not really any bullishness like movement here yet. Still waiting for it. Waves is still showing strength, so it could keep going up. But again, if we are able to reclaim the 200 moving average, I'm going to be very happy about that, because then we have another coin that we can now trade for the longs as well. I do think the money right now is in the longs. I think the market's very oversold. So that's why I'm only doing longs right now, besides my one Bitcoin short, which just a hedge right now. I'll probably add to my hedge short before I go to bed to counteract my long position, or my spots. Band's struggling a little bit. Theta is struggling. Not happy about this so far. So our theta position is down 1.2%. Our band position is up 10%, and our Bitcoin short is up 4%. And then, of course, our the waves long we took were up. We closed that out at 30%, or around 30%. KuCoin doesn't really show you the percentage; it just shows you the P&L. So yeah. I like this though. I like the structure. I don't like what Theta's doing. It's still fine. It's just we need to get above here. It looks like right now this point of breakdown is what's giving us shit right now. This point of breakdown right here. This is our big resistance. I'm very cautious right now on. I don't want to get too bullish on Theta until we clear above here. Once we get above there, I think we're probably in the clear. Yeah. I think that's pretty safe to say. Once we get above here, we really don't have much else above us. Still waiting on my Gala setup. We're just patiently waiting on this one, guys. Patiently waiting. We're also waiting on the Ethereum setup as well. So Ethereum, one of these two things is going to happen. I don't know which. Come up here, bearishly retest, which case we'll enter to short, or come up here, clear it, in which case we'll enter a long, and the market is going to just explode. If this happens, alts are going to just rip it, just completely rip. If this happens, the market is utterly fucked. So, yeah, that's where we're at. So one of two scenarios: either the alts are fine and they're going to do really well, or the alts are absolutely and utterly fucked. Either way, that's why we're able to long and short the market. So, we'll play either direction. Band is just holding Allen right now. Nothing too crazy. Do you guys have anything you want to talk about? Anything specifically? Any questions, or maybe a coin request you want me to look over? Now, if you're blatantly shilling something, I'm going to tell you to, kick rocks. So just let you know. Or if you're blatantly shilling something and it's obvious, I'm going to go to that coin and talk a lot of shit about it and show you why your coin's trash to your face. So it's up to you. Okay, I don't like this interaction on Neo. How significant is this? I think it's very, isn't it? Maybe not. Fuck was I looking at? Why is this line? Oh, it was a low time frame thing. Okay. Pharaoh, my cat came back. He's coming to say hi again. Okay, I don't know. Okay, go away. I'm done with you, Pharaoh. You're a bad cat. All right, I really don't like the structure on Neo right now. You guys see that? It's just not very bullish. Neo just doesn't look good. Um, do. Okay, band. Struggling a bit, guys. We are struggling a bit. Not loving it. Not loving it. So lower time frame. Dude, I don't know what your deal is. Stem. Theta crashing? Dude. Your definition of crashing and my definition are massively different. A 1% drop is not crashing, bro. I'm sorry, man. It looks fine. Okay, now it's starting to look a little weak. This 15-minute breaker should hold. If my alert goes off, I'm going to go ahead and close it. Well, if my alert goes off, I'm going to look at it. Ooh, now we might have some issues because now we're dropping further than we should. Bitcoin. Not thrilled. Band is actually holding up quite well. Right? No, BTC brings crashing too. No, never mind. Theta is bouncing so far. I'm still okay with this. Let's go to the 15M chart. Okay, that's a 15-minute breaker. Let's see if this thing holds. It should. And Ethereum has not broken down yet. It's just showing some weakness. And we still have this trend line, so that's also a thing. So this trend line is really significant. So it looks healthy so far. It looks like a bullish retest as of right now. We dropped much further though, and I'm gonna have to get concerned. But right now, this still looks fine on Theta. For Band, looks fine. Again, as of now, it looks fine. Here's a good 10-minute breaker. I don't use those very often, but that's really clean. I like that. So 10-minute breaker right now is holding up there. Bitcoin dominance is increasing really drastically over the last 15 minutes. So these alts are on pins and needles right now, guys. Alts are on pins and needles. We haven't broken down on anything significant here, so like, yeah, nothing significant. So you guys can see this is the channel right here. We're still being supported by the 1 hour breaker, so it still looks fine. I do want band BTC to start popping up though. This is our biggest issue right now. I don't like how band BTC is just hanging around. Waves is starting to crash. Stupid ass coin. I want to trade that, but I'm just afraid of jumping into it at this point. I don't know if that's the right play. I do like the strength though. GST. I don't know what this is, honestly. Wow. That doesn't look good. Why do you want me to why are you looking at this coin? What's your thought on it? Well, if you want me to, I don't know what to say about this, man. This looks really, really bearish. Yeah, this looks horrible. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. There's no bullish market structure on any time frame here. Yeah, it's rough. I don't really have a bullish case right now for it. I mean, it might get better, of course, but there's nothing bullish about this coin. And if you think a coin can't drop further, like I hope that the Luna Terra situation may have taught you something. You can also look at something like Cope, right? Cope dropped from $8 down to nothing, basically 7 cents. Like there's a lot of coins out there that can drop to nothing. So looking for entry, like okay, you want an entry on it? Here's how you do it. Okay. Basically, you wait for bullish market structure, okay, like this, right? There you go. You get that structure, now you can make a stop, or now you can make a target, right? And you can place your stop underneath this low, and you can target like I don't know something, right? But like that's how that's how you do this. So, but there's nothing here that's really showing me that's ready for a reversal. It's just dropping. So if you can get bullish market structure, then sure, fucking go for it, right? If you can cross over some like a 4-hour 200 moving average, which is probably gonna be way the fuck up there. Yeah, if you can cross above here, that'd be a really bullish sign. But you see how far away it is, right? Like that's how far away you are from even considerably getting bullish at all. Okay. I don't like buying coins unless they're above the 4-hour 200, which is why the coins I'm in, right? Waves, I targeted 4-hour 200. See that? Why did I target there? Because guess what? That's a serious rejection point. The other coins I'm in right now, banned, right? Above the 200 moving average. So that's bullish coin. Then you can also go to Theta. We just reclaimed the 200 moving average. You see why I'm playing these coins? Because they're showing strength. So until you get that show of strength, I wouldn't be playing these coins. So, or if you are playing it, I'd be looking for bounces, right? Bounces to short. So, like Link though, okay? Link is actually above the 4-hour 200 moving average. So do you think I'm wanting to trade this coin? Yeah, of course I am, right? I just want to get the right entry. And the right entry, I don't know where it's at yet. We don't know, right? But if we get a test right here, like if it comes down here, I'll be looking to play that. Link 4-hour 200 moving average. So yeah, I'm looking for that. So if we get that test, I'll be looking for Link. All right, Band, how are we doing? Are you going to play along today, Band, or are we just going to be playing this fuck games? So I'm starting to think we're playing fuck games today. Oh, it was a 10-minute, wasn't it? 10-minute break. All right, we lost it, guys. This is now a resistance level, so now I'm a little more concerned. Let's go back to Theta. Well, let's go to Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum's actually bouncing off of that level. Okay, so that's a good sign at least. There is some bullishness on this level. That's good. I'm glad to see it bounce right there off that trend line. This is still a support level on the hourly. Now the 15, it's now a resistance. So now it gets a little weird. We're slowly losing these levels, guys, and that's not good. I'm slowly losing confidence in my trades. Slowly losing confidence in these trades. Theta still looks fine. I don't have any issue with this trade yet. Band is, it's rough. Well, it's an hourly breaker. I don't know what to do here. I don't know, guys. I'm starting to lose confidence here. I was really bullish on this, and now I'm starting to become more of like neutral. I don't know what my thoughts are yet. Hmm. This still looks fine. I don't have an issue with this yet. This looks really healthy. I think Theta looks fine. Band's the one I'm not really that confident in right now. I'm also up already on that coin by quite a bit, right? Yeah, I'm up by quite a bit. Theta, I'm actually down quite a bit. Well, I mean, I'm down some, not quite a bit, but I hate losing money, and so when you're down a position, it's just like, sucks. I may take a stab at this, guys. I know it's probably stupid, but I don't know. Here's what I'm going to do. If I get this entry, I'm going to take it. Yeah, my target's a lot higher. Do. 1.61. Yep. If I can get this entry, I think I'm going to take it. I think it's fairly reasonable at this point. This looks fine. This looks okay? Question mark? Looks okay, guys. It looks okay. Band. I really want to just take off. If it just goes. "14 viewers, 9 likes. Come on, guys. We got this. Pump that sucker up. So, let's go to Twitter real quick, see what's going on Twitter. Hmm. So Trader XO is targeting right there at 25K. No, 20K. Hmm. I see it. Like, I see it. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's tough. He's a damn good trader. I really hate counter trading him. That's for fucking sure. So make that very, 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 very clear. But I don't know if I'd be targeting that low just yet. We'll see. Right? It's possible. Very, very, very possible. It really, really is at this point. But I don't know. Or I think we probably will eventually, but I don't think right now. Ethereum needs to pop up though. That's gonna give us the support we need. Oh shit, NFT. I'm gonna go ahead and place my. So all I'm looking for here is if we do drop down here. It's a 5-minute. 15. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say buy zone. If we get it, great. If not, great. I don't want to chase it though. There's not really much of a there's not much of an invalidation right here, I don't think. Can we play this? I mean, I don't know. It's tough. Could I just play here? Oops. Half percent loss. Shit. I don't think this is that bad of an idea. I think I'm going to go ahead and enter this at entry or at now. It's an incredibly high risk reward, and it's also, I think it makes sense. I think it does. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I don't feel great about it, but yes, I'm buying at 945. How much do I have? Do a little bit more. There's a fly in my room right, or in my study, and I'm getting really pissed about it. Not happy at all. It exists. All right, I went ahead and entered some position. It's nothing massive, but I think the risk reward makes a ton of sense. I'm going to go ahead and take it. And if I get stopped out, I'm literally just going to re-enter right back down here. That's fine. High volume coming in too. Looks like volume starting to pop in too. I like this trade. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and just I'm going to keep it. I don't care. Okay. So let's do a 1% risk. God, I hate that. Well, let's see what this would be for my position. Because this right here is essentially my invalidation. Yeah, this is my invalidation. Let's see how much that's going to hurt if it does. 0.000000931. Oh, no, wait. 92020. All right, I'll do that. I'm gonna do this. This is my it's a lot looser than I would want it to be, but I'm okay with it. Oh wait, yeah, okay. This is my entry right there. Okay. Well, there you go. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. This is gonna be my risk reward, all that stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Again, why am I doing this trade? 4-hour 10 moving average. We're above it. Like, I look for longs if I'm above it. And where am I targeting? There you go. See it? Right there. All right, let's go ahead and place my targets. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 3, 8, 4. Good. I mean, if it gets hit, it's gonna be a really good payday. So like, I'm fine with that. It's just I don't know. Could I get a better entry? Probably. Would I add if I got closer? Probably. All right, band. How are you doing? Not great. Still bouncing up the key level. I'm okay with that. How about theta? Where are you at? Still bouncing where it needs to bounce. I'm still okay with it. Wow. Didn't even notice that drop, but good recovery. Bitcoin still looks fine. It's just Ethereum struggling. Ethereum is struggling. I'm really confused on that. Honestly, it shouldn't be struggling that hard. I think it's a shakeout. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. All right. Confirm. Cool. Done. All right. That's one of those ones I'm gonna sit and forget about. And if it gets stopped out, cool. If it doesn't, cool. I think there's a pretty decent chance of it getting hit though. It's the first major resistance level, so I don't think it's that unreasonable. And the momentum is very clearly up. Like, there's no doubt about that. This momentum is very clearly going up. We can see that. This is clearly starting to go into a parabola. So is a parabola up to this region unreasonable? No, it's really not. It's really not. I think that's a very realistic targets. So we'll see what happens, but I think it's a very realistic target. All right, let's check out everything back up again. Theta looks fine. Pretty dangerous, but it looks fine. Band's bouncing. Want to recover that 10-minute breaker. Strong candle. Strong candle. Yeah, strong looking candles. I like that candle. Let's get close. I'll probably add more if we drop down. Let's be real. Lower my average entry down anyway. I have a pretty decent amount, but nothing too crazy. Oh, I think we're doing really good today as far as like the trades we're taking. I think we're doing really well. I feel pretty good about it. Just the overall discipline and how I'm waiting for the right. No, I'm waiting for the right opportunity. And everything else. I think it looks really clean. Andres, actually, no, I'm not. Hey, I appreciate that, Crypto Beehive. Andres, I'm actually not. I'm actually long in almost everything. The only thing I'm actually short in Bitcoin, as a hedge to our longs. So I'm currently long on Theta, on Band, and also on NFT, the ApeNet one. Hey, I appreciate that, buddy. So make sure you're subscribed though, because I definitely like this is something I try to do a lot. And then also make sure you're in the Discord. So I'm one of the traders in the Discord. We have Captain A's, Crypto Quarantino, Melik, Crypto Stock, myself, and Bevi. All of us are really good traders, and we all try to help you guys out. So it's an academy. So like try to make it to where like you learn stuff about it. So there is a free section. So if you just join there, you can get good information, and we do post information for you. But if you are a member, like you get incredible benefits, like just constantly updates from just everything, guys, and they just nail it. Just you guys are freaking nailing it. Like, look, since we've been streaming, Stock's been doing trades. I've been doing trades. Bevi and I have been talking about that. We have a ask us questions, so you can go in here and ask questions, and we answer them for you. So, yeah. Um, yeah, guys, it's really phenomenal. We put a ton of work into it too. So make sure to check it out. It's $40 a month if you want to join, but the value you get out of it is, I think it's absolutely worth it. Like absolutely. I actually learned how to trade through a similar sort of group, so um, it worked for me. So I don't know what to tell you. I wanted to emulate it and try to make my own, and um, the one that I was a part of was like 200 a month, and this one's only 40. So I try to make it a lot cheaper for you guys as well. And we got some really good traders. The market's starting to turn a little bit. I'm not thrilled about the most recent price action. Ethereum is just not doing well. I don't like this rejection so far. You guys see that rejection? I don't know. I'm not thrilled about this price action. Ooh, good pump. Good reaction. I don't like Ethereum's price action, but Theta had a nice little pump just now. Band is dropping. Theta's also dropping. Is Ethereum breaking down? Slightly. Bitcoin's breaking down. Hmm. Hmm. Is this the spot where it should break? This stupid ass coin. This coin's so freaking bullish. I don't understand it, but it is. Good recovery so far by Band. Band's showing quite a bit of strength right now. Theta is as well. It's holding up our levels really clearly. You guys can see. So this is the 15-minute breaker, and then we also have this trend line. It's holding up quite well. How long are crypto bear markets? So it depends, man. That's a tough question. So, Typically, you're looking at around 2 to 3 years, give or take, and then you start going into the bull market. Typically, but you can argue about the lengthening cycles because the market's more mature. So if that's the case, the bull runs take longer, and so do the bear markets. So it could be a 5-10 year bear market, right? Like that's possible. Possible if you really want to dive in and understand like or really like if you really buy into the lengthening bear market cycles or lengthening cycle thought process, right? Because every 4 years was a bull run, right? That's what it was. But obviously, this one, we either had a minor bull run or it just, it's lengthening out, right? We don't know exactly which one it is, but all right, band is starting to show some strength that is diverging from the rest of the market, which is really good. Theta is also showing strength, which again is diverging from the rest of the market. It's good. I like that. I like that a lot. Band can accelerate very rapidly when it starts. So like yesterday, for instance, I was able to catch this at 193, I think. I think 193 I jumped in and I sold. Well, I actually sold at 220-ish. But I rode it all the way up and I was waiting for the retracements and stuff. It just didn't ever actually come the way I was hoping so. So all right. The volume's coming in here. It's trying to give some volume, which means there is interest right now. So there's something happening with band. Not much volume on theta, but it's definitely bouncing from this trend line. Okay, we already have that, right? What is that? Show weakness on theta. Guess I gotta follow NFT as well now. Fuck this stupid coin. It's just bullish, guys. NFT is just bullish. I don't know what else to say. It looks really, really, really strong. If we can get above this 10-minute breaker, I know it's such a small level, but if we can get above this 10-minute breaker, I think we're going to accelerate in a big way. This little level right there is holding us down. It looks so insignificant too, but it's not. This is going to be a band SOW for show weakness. Band SOS for a show of strength. Theta, show of strength. Okay. Yeah, show of strength, show weakness. We didn't get the last 10-minute close. Unfortunate. It's just consolidating. Nothing much here, though. It's just consolidating. We really want to get back above this 15-minute breaker. Like, that's so important, guys. Get back above here, I'll be a lot more confident. And now we have this resistance as well. Shit. So yeah, we're slowly showing weakness on Ethereum. Okay, we have this 15-minute, this 15-minute, this 5-minute, but the whole structure is an hour, so that technically supersedes everything. But just understand that there's lots of little resistances building up in here the longer down we are. So we really just want to clam above it so we can just invalidate all that shit. Okay. I see you. I see you. Can we close above you? 8 minutes. We can get a close. Ethereum's trying. It's just concerning. We just need to start pushing up more. We're really close to breakout on both coins. So, like, I think we're very close to breaking out because it looks like we have a falling wedge. We did break out, so now we're looking to accelerate. This still looks healthy. I don't have any issue with that at all. Theta is pushing up now. All right, my wife just got home, so I'm gonna go spend some time with her, guys. So you guys know my plans. I'm expecting the show of strength to be done, right? I'm expecting these things to push up. Make sure my stop losses are in place, which they are. Make sure Theta has its targets in place. 167.6. 167.6. Be a nice payday too. Cool. I'm all about it. Bitcoin, my short's going to stay open until it's invalidated. Yeah. We're slowly pushing up, but I think we're in good plays. I think we're in good plays, guys. I will. You as well, buddy. I think so too. I think we're in a good spot. I'm pretty damn confident in our positions. I'm going to go ahead and get off. So I'll leave these things open overnight if necessary. Yeah. Have a good one, guys. I'm going to let you guys go. And I'll see you in the next one. So like always, I'm out. Deuces, boys.